I'm going to take this broccoli that I've washed and I'm going to make me a healthy broccoli salad. Still talking about those people say cook healthy. Well, honey, this is going to be good. The first thing I'm going to do, I like bacon. Do y'all like bacon? Bacon goes in broccoli salad. And so I don't know how many pieces I'll put, maybe 5 or 6. I'm going to cut it up with some scissors just to get it in the pan. All right, let's see. This is thick cut bacon, so I think I'll use, well, that's 3 things of it right there. That'll probably be a plenty. I'm just going to cut it up like this and cook it kind of slow while we're doing the rest of our salad. And that way we'll have this done. I'm going to turn it down lower than that. I got it too high. And I'm going to save my bacon grease in case I need it to make gravy or something. Or to fry an egg. Whatever I might happen to be doing. I love broccoli salad. Y'all, I like salads, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say is I like salads. I like macaroni salad. I think that is delicious. I like corn salad. I like green, just like a green salad. I like Caesar salad. I like it. I really do like salad. And I like the crunchy ones. Like the other day when I made the cauliflower and broccoli salad. Now that was delicious, and I enjoyed it. And you know, I heard so many of y'all telling me some other things that you put in it. Y'all, that's great. I'm proud you do that. I'm looking for my knife. I'll be back. I put 2 more pieces of bacon in there while I was waiting, y'all. I looked at it. It didn't look like it had enough, so I put a little extra. I'm going to cut this into bite sizes. I was going to tell y'all something just then, and then when I turned you back on, I forgot what it was. I can't even remember now what I was going to. It was something important that I wanted to tell y'all, but I don't know now what it was. I remember. It's about this bowl. That's what it was. I was chopping up some more bacon, and I thought, when I turn them back on, I want them to hear what I've got to say about this bowl. That bowl right there. I want you to guess what year you think this bowl was popular. I'm fixed to tell you in a minute, but I want you to guess first and see if you guess it right. What do y'all think? I'm going to wait till some of you put an answer on there. Some of you might be my age. I'm 78. And so if you're my age, you should know the answer to that question. Let me tell you. The late 60s and early 70s. In the late 60s and early 70s, 1960-something and 1970-something, you had some colors of the year, just like they do now. They'll have colors of the year. Well, the colors then that were popular was avocado green, which that's what this is, avocado green. And the other one that was popular was autumn gold. Now, y'all have heard me say, and this was a wedding gift. In 1968, I got married, and this was the color. So when George and I got married and got our first house, which was about 1971 maybe or something like that, we had an avocado green refrigerator. They came in avocado green. And the other color that was popular then was autumn gold. So when we moved to Andalusia, we built this house that we're living, that I'm in right now, the same house in 1975. And it's on a slab, a concrete slab. We were young, we were in our 20s and didn't know a whole lot about building a house or anything like that. And so we built the house, and since it was on a slab, we decided to put carpet in it. Well, y'all remember shag carpet. Do y'all remember that shag carpet? Well, we picked out a shag carpet, and it was mixed with gold and brown shags coming up in it like that. Actually, it was ugly, but we didn't know. We didn't know. So we had an avocado green refrigerator, avocado green stove, and gold carpet, shag goldish, brownish carpet. Most of it was gold. We had green tea glasses, avocado green tea glasses. They're called thumbprint or something, I think, back then. Hannah's got them now, I think. She wanted them. She liked them. I hadn't had them in years because she's got them. But we had that. I don't know what colors were popular back when you were young and getting married. You might have been just like me. You might have gotten married in the 60s too. I don't know. It's amazing, isn't it? I wish somebody had told me back then, but nobody. I didn't have anybody to help us. We didn't have anybody to help us, to tell us, give us some good suggestions or ideas. And so I don't have a hall door back there because the house, and you can't put one up now. It's too late because of the way the house is shaped. But I would have loved to have had a hall doorway so that when the weather was cold and we had our fire in our fireplace, we could shut off the other part of the house. It'd make a draft down through there when that fireplace was going because it was pulling air. And I'm telling you, this is going to make a big salad. I only got one package of broccoli. I was going to buy it, you know, like on the stalks, they didn't have it. All they had was this that was already done, like that. But this will last you a long time. It calls for a purple onion. So I got this one right here, this purple onion. And you're supposed to put raisins in it and bacon. And I decided, since I had bought cranberries a while back, that I would just do some cranberries in it. Dried cranberries. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then you make your dressing that's over it. If you're making this to eat the next day, I would not put my dressing on it until you got ready to eat. Sometimes it makes it kind of soggy. So don't do that. Just make this part up if you got company coming, and then you could just put your dressing on the next day. You go ahead and make it up. I'm gonna show you how to make it up. And so that'll be a good thing. Y'all tell me now. Tell me, when you got married, what were the popular colors? Nowadays, all these millennials, they want gray and white. No color at all. But I think color is coming back now. All right, so there's our actual broccoli. We've got that done. Let's put in some cranberries. Maybe a half a cup or so. Depending on how much broccoli you got, right? Gotta be a plenty. Okay, now let's cut us up an onion. I don't know if I need this whole onion or not. That's a lot of onion for that salad. This was the smallest one they had. I think I'll cut it in two. And just put a half of one in there. I'll put the big half. Is there any such thing as a big half? And then we're going to drain our bacon and we're going to cool it. And after we get it cool, we'll put it on there. You don't want to put hot bacon on it. That's for sure. It's a pretty day in Andalusia today. Real pretty. Now, if you like more bacon than what I'm doing, you make sure you put it. This is just a suggested recipe. Doesn't mean you have to do it just like me. You do it like you like it. I'm going to cut this real thin. I want it thin. In slivers like that. Long, thin slivers. And what we're going to put in our dressing is mayonnaise, sugar, and a little vinegar. You can just put mayonnaise and sugar if you prefer that. If you don't even want that, you could change it and put whatever you like. But the recipe is like this, the mayonnaise and sugar. Okay, that looks nice and thin. Let's see what we got here. Let's crumble it up and separate all the little, separate them. Look how thin it is. So you want it thin like that. You don't want it thick. You want it appetizing. All right, and that's really it. We're going to cool our bacon and then put it on there, and then in a little bit, I'll show you how to, when the bacon gets done, I'll show you how to make the dressing. Okay, y'all, if you have this cookbook of mine, this is the second cookbook, that's where the broccoli salad is, on 229 in this book, okay? In the second cookbook. All right. Here it is, and here is your recipe right here, and there is your topping to go on it. And if you were doing it like the recipe book says, which is delicious, you're going to put 1 cup of mayonnaise, 3 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 1/3 cup of sugar. And you just mix that around real good till your sugar's melty in there, and put it over your salad and toss it, and it's ready. And that's all you do. But today, I want to make more of a honey mustard stuff to go on it, so I'm going to show you how to do that. And that'll give you 2 choices. You can make whichever one you want. Okay, y'all, let's make our dressing. Now, since I'm making a different dressing, I'm going to have to guesstimate some. But I'm going to guesstimate with you watching, and that way we can figure it out together. Okay, together we're going to figure it out. How much we'll need for that much, for this much salad right here. All right, let's start off. Let's do us a, let's do 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. Because we want everything to be coated, but we don't want too much. Do y'all think that would be enough for this much salad? Or do you think I should go with a whole cup? I'm going to try 3/4 of a cup. That's what we're going to do. Let's try 3/4 of a cup. Okay? That's what we're going to do. 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Now, instead of using sugar today, we're making this more like a honey mustard dressing. I'm just trying to guess about how much to go on that salad, because I surely don't want to make too much. Even though that would be good with fried chicken. So I've got us out a measuring thing right here. And we're going to put some mustard in it. I'm going to put a tablespoon to start with, and then we can always add more later. tablespoon of mustard. This is just regular yellow mustard. If you want to use some other kind, you can do that. Now we're going to add honey, whatever kind of honey you've got. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of this because that's supposed to be kind of sweetish. Okay? So let's add 3 tablespoons of honey. Instead of sugar, we're going to do honey. Now, you could do cane syrup. I don't know. 1. 2. And we're going to taste it. And I may put just a pinch of salt in it, just to give a little saltiness to it. Goodness, is that all my honey? It's stuck up in there. Come on out, boy. I think some of it's turned to sugar in the bottom of it. I'll have to heat it back up, I guess. But I got, you might say 3. Okay. I'm going to stir this around, but I am going to put just a pinch of salt in it. Just that much right there. Just to give it that little whang. Y'all heard that word before, whang. Give it a little whang there. Oh, I think that's going to be plenty. It may be too much. I'm going to go ahead and put mine on here because we're going to eat it today. If I were not going to eat it today and I was just going to make the actual salad, and here's our bacon, we can go ahead and put it on. It's nice and cool. You know what I think I'm going to do? Let's do this. Let's pour this whole thing in here so I can mix it good, and then we'll pour it back in our pretty bowl. How about that? I think that's going to work much better. You know me, I always mess up more stuff in the kitchen. All right, now let me taste this before I do anything. It needs more honey. Let me see if I can find some. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn you off to see if I can find some more honey. This has gotten hard on me. See there? It won't even come out. Okay, I found some in my pantry. A bunch of it. That's good. That's a good one. All right, I'm going to put 2 of them in here. That's heavy. Took those bees a long time to make that big old thing of honey. This is really smooth, I know that. It's real smooth. I'm going to put just a little at the time over it, just in case I made too much. And if I made too much, we'll just save it, okay? All right, let's taste that. That's good. That tastes good. So we got, how many did I put? I put 2 to start with, or 3? I put 3 and then 2 more. So that's 5 tablespoons of honey that I put in it. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, and just a, how much do we put of this? I don't even remember. 1 tablespoon, 2? I'll have to go back and look at my video. I've already forgotten how many I put in it. Okay, let me wash my hands because they're sticky, and we're going to mix it. Okay, we're ready to mix it, and then we're going to put it in a pretty bowl. Okay. Stir that around. And then we're going to get some of the stuff that's at the bottom and put it on the top. And do some more. But if you want to do the one that's in the recipe book, it is really good. And if you've never made broccoli salad with it, you need to try that and fix you some out of that. It's delicious. And the good thing about this is you make it the day before when you got company coming in, and you just, it's so easy. So easy. And look at the healthy. So, the diabetic people, can you eat honey? I'm asking, because I don't know. I'm not diabetic, so it's hard for me to know what y'all can do and not do. Okay. Boy, this looks good. Put your onion in it and all your cranberries or your raisins. I'm going to taste one of them. I'm wondering if that I've got enough on it. Maybe I need to put a little bit more. Some of it doesn't look like it's got any on it. Okay, I think that looks better. I got it all over my blouse. This is another new apron I've got. Isn't that pretty? It's too big. I need to take up the thing that goes over your head. It's falling down on me. Okay, here we go. Let's taste it. Let me get me a fork. I know y'all hear that old drawer squeak every time I open it. Well, y'all, this house is old. All right, there's a piece of broccoli. Let me get an onion. Maybe a piece of that. That's why it's so healthy. You gotta chew forever. It's good, but I'm gonna put the rest of this on it. I can tell that it needs it. So I'm gonna slather it up. I like the dressing on it. Makes it taste good. All right, let's put it in our pretty bowl. We're going to put some plastic wrap over it, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator, and it will be ready to eat at any time we want it. We can eat it with a cracker. We can eat it with a meal. We can eat it with nothing. Okay, our salad is ready. And it looks like a good one. Oh. Remember now, you don't have to do it just like mine. I'm sure y'all have your special way you like to have yours. But I'm going to put mine in my green bowl. That's, I guess, is old. Old as when I got married, 68. Y'all can figure that out. There's our broccoli salad. And it's going to be good, y'all. Y'all take care. Make you some salad. Put it in the refrigerator and eat it at will whenever you want it. All you want of it. Love y'all. Bye-bye.